Michael John Joseph Edwards.
Can you close that door, please? Okay, and so today is the date scheduled for the first hearing in this matter. And has there been a resolution?
No.
Okay, and so Mr. Zig, you own the property, correct?
Correct.
All right, may I have you both please raise your right hands? You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to hear in this matter to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do.
Yes, I do.
All right, and so Mr. Zig, you own the property, correct?
Correct.
And do you reside at the same property?
No.
Okay, and Mr. Edwards, you rent the property, correct?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Edwards, how much is your rent per month?
740, 745-ish.
Okay, Mr. Zig, how much is rent per month?
May I clarify something?
Sir, how much is rent per month, Mr. Zig?
$725.
725.
725, yes.
Okay, are there any other costs that Mr. Edwards is responsible for per the lease?
It's actually not a lease. It is a family home that my sister lives in. It's our childhood home that we grew up in. And because of her fixed income, she lives there.
Okay, what is your sister's name?
Tanya Hutchinson. She is not being asked to leave.
Well, okay, so who owns the home?
I do.
You do.
Yes.
And you have a deed that you've submitted as proof of your ownership?
No, I have not.
Okay, well, so I'm going to need that because you're indicating it's a family home. And so, and when Mr. Edwards logged in, it said Tanya Edwards. Is Tanya your sister?
Yes, but there is no Tanya Edwards. She is Tanya Hutchinson.
Okay. And how long has Mr. Edwards and Ms. Hutchinson been residing there?
Approximately 9 years.
And how long have you owned the home?
Since 2010, 15 years.
And so your complaint is not for failure to pay, but that you want Mr. Edwards to leave.
Correct. I submitted the police reports over the last couple of years of the violence and property damage.
And how did you submit those, sir?
Turned them into the court clerk. I don't know if it was a clerk, to the court office where I have done all the paperwork.
Okay, it somehow has not made its way into the file here. Don't receipt for miscellaneous. So, when was the last time the police were at the home, sir?
August 11th.
Yeah, Mr. Edwards, I'm presuming that you are not intending to leave, or are you intending to leave?
I respect Tommy's wishes in any situation. I do intend to leave if that's really what he wants. You know, the whole situation with his sister and I has been of late very bad due to alcohol. We have been working on it, and any damages due to the property we were planning on, you know, investing in and fixing.
Okay, so the answer to my question, are you intending to leave, is?
If that's what Tommy wants, yes, ma'am.
Okay, and so when are you proposing that you will be able to leave?
I just explained it to Tommy that, since he had given me the eviction notice, I've been on my friend's garage living in there, and my friend just gave me until the end of the week, and then I'll be out. Until then, after that point, I won't have anywhere to live. So right now, I'm not really too sure. I mean, it's really up in the air because I poured all I had in the last 8 years into this house, and my family lives down in Kentucky. So after this place, I really have nothing. I'm not really too sure.
And so, Mr. Zig, how long is it that you are giving Mr. Edwards to relocate his property?
I was shooting for 10 more days because from the time of notice, 10 days from now would be about 70 days.
Okay, so Mr. Edwards, you're agreeing that you're going to relocate, correct?
I'm agreeing that I can leave. I have nowhere to relocate to, is what I was saying. So as far as my property is concerned, I would have nowhere to put my property. And basically all the property we've had, except for my clothes in this house, Tanya and I have devoted our financial self into. So we kind of own things.
Okay, sir, you received notice on August 22nd that Mr. Zig wanted you to relocate, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so what steps have you taken to relocate between then and now?
I have started living with my friend, and as of late, no callbacks have been coming back for job interviews. And my friend just recently told me that I had to leave out of his house at the end of this week. This was just new to me recently. So I've tried to take steps to get out, and it has kind of failed, and I shot myself in the foot with it. I've been out,
Where are you at right now, sir? Your friend's house?
I'm at 2459 8th Street currently right now. I come periodically through the week to help Tanya out because she's injured.
Okay.
And to help her out with the dog.
All right. Well, sir, I'm not hearing any legal reason why this court should extend the eviction date. Mr. Zig has provided notice to quit to you, and there doesn't seem to be a dispute that Mr. Zig owns the property and that he served a notice to quit on you back on August 22nd. So the court will note after hearing that plaintiff is entitled to recover possession of the property. And Mr. Edwards, you have until October 31st to relocate. Sir, why did your phone say Tanya Edwards?
It's actually her phone I'm using. I currently do not have a phone.
And why aren't you working, sir?
Was laid off from landscaping, and as of right now, all the apps that I've been putting in for anywhere else, they have not been coming through for me. I had recently had a interview that I'm waiting on a call back on at a place called International Door. But right now, it's not panning out for me. And right now, time is kind of the essence for me.
And when were you laid off, sir?
Last November.
Last November?
Yes.
And you have been unable to obtain employment in the last 11 months?
Correct.
How many applications are you submitting a week, sir?
5. Around 5. But after I got laid off, it was a seasonal job. So after that, I was receiving unemployment. When the season kicked back up, they didn't need any more help.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of places that are hiring, so I'm not sure how you're not able to obtain employment. However, Mr. Zig has indicated he doesn't want you to reside at the property anymore. He's the owner of the property. He served you notice properly, and therefore the court's going to order, after hearing, plaintiff is entitled to recover possession of property. That plaintiff, if defendant does not move out on or before October 31st, plaintiff may apply for an order evicting the defendant. Additional money may be owed if damage to the property occurs or rent continues to accrue. Partial payment doesn't apply here, and no money judgment will enter at this time. And the court will prepare that and sign that. Okay. Matter of the City of Wyandotte versus Aaron Duggar Barnett. 251494A and A, B, and C.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Neil LeBoy here on behalf of the defendant. Mr. Duggar, could you please state your name for the record?
And Aaron Michael James, Duggar Barnett.
Okay, I'm sorry. Can you please state that all over again because we only got part of that?
Yes, ma'am. My full name is Aaron Michael James, Duggar Barnett. Hyphenated 2 last names.
Okay, thank you. Okay, and counsel, today is the time for arraignment as your client is in custody.
Yes, Your Honor. My client waives formal reading, stands muted to charges.
All right, the court will waive the formal reading, enter a plea of not guilty for purposes of the arraignment. Schedule this matter for pretrial on October 29th.
11:15.
At 11:15 a.m. And counsel as to bond.
Yes, Mr. Duggar Barnett advises that he has never failed to appear for any required court appearance. He does disclose he is currently on probation on a matter from 2024 of Wayne County Circuit Court, Third Circuit, that is. And I believe he's in compliance otherwise, but then the particular matter here, he is in compliance with his probation. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Duggar Barnett. He is doing the same occupation the last 15 years. He has an LLC where he essentially is a contractor, but he's at the same residence in Wayne Road in Livonia. The address in the files is accurate. And he's been there for 10 years. He lives with family members. He supports 2 children, ages 8 and 10. And there's another young one in the home that he has some responsibility for. I think it's an infant child and a niece or nephew. He may be able to explain that. He advised me that he takes this matter extremely seriously. He will do whatever the court requires of him, and he will appear. He has requested a personal bond today.
Sir, what are you on probation for?
I had got caught with a pistol in Melvindale. It was not a stolen pistol. It was a friend's gun that he left with me at my house.
Sir, excuse me. I just asked what you're on probation for. I didn't ask for a recitation of the facts. What charges are you on probation for?
For felon in possession of a firearm.
Okay. And what you have a matter from Lincoln Park from last Thursday. What's that?
So I had an ex-girlfriend call the police on me to my shop on Southwood Road in Lincoln Park. She said she just wanted to leave in March.
Excuse me, sir. Again,
I'm sorry.
I don't need a recitation of the facts. I'm just asking if you were charged with anything, if you were arraigned. That's just what I'm asking for, sir.
I'm sorry about that, Your Honor.
So,
all I had is a simple assault, and the prosecutor picked it up in July. The incident happened in March.
Wait, what about July?
So the prosecutor picked the case up in July for some reason, and March is when the incident happened. So I was never able to take care of it or anything. They put a warrant out for me. It violated my probation. I went to the county and I got it all cleared up. I have bond receipts from there. That's why I'm asking very nicely for a personal bond. And I understand that that's that would be a blessing. I work really hard. I take care of my family. That's all I'm trying to do.
So I'm not suggesting you don't, sir. I'm not suggesting you don't work really hard. The concern this court has is that you have prior convictions for the exact same charge that you are charged with now. You're currently on probation, and then you have a pending matter also that you were just in court for on Thursday. And now here you are in this court. And you don't even live in the area, sir.
So my sister is residing on Cedar Street, like literally across the street from the jail. That's my niece's mother. She's just had given birth. She's back doing chemo now for stage 4 cancer. She is debilitated. She cannot take care of herself. So me and my mother is the only people that she has, and we've been in and out, taking turns. And I've been trying to do the most because my mother's a 2-time breast cancer survivor and a colon cancer survivor. And Your Honor, I promise you, my mother's they impounded my truck. My mother's going to be bringing me to the court date. She's not going to even let me try to do nothing. Believe me, I don't play around with my mama. I got a white mama. She don't play around with me.
Did you say you have a white mom?
Yes.
And so somehow that is something different than how she parents?
No, I wouldn't say it was something different than how they parent. I just know how she is personally. And then I was just kind of giving you a background of who she was, mixed child. But I promise you I'll be here at any court date you give me. I have a court date every day for the next month. I'll be here.
Well, sir, the court has to evaluate the safety of the public as well. And given that you are currently on probation, and now here you are with 2 charges within a week, this court is not inclined to offer you a personal bond. The court's going to order a $7,500 10% bond.
Please, Your Honor, my mom doesn't have that.
In the event that you co-sponsor, you're not to possess or consume any alcohol or drugs that are not prescribed.
Oh, no.
So your charges are fairly serious. It indicates that you had in your possession fentanyl, and which the court has concerns about, especially if you are helping taking care of your sister who has a terminal illness. And the court's unsure if perhaps that's one of the medications that she's prescribed. I don't know. But the fact that you would have additional access to that, the court has some concerns with that. Also, the court is unsure if the court's unsure of some of your story as well, sir. So the court's going to order $7,500 10% bond as to count A, $3,500 personal bond on counts B and C.
So,
Well, actually, on count B.
Your Honor, may I please say something?
What's that, sir?
Something my sister cleaned out. My truck was full of things. I had.
No, sir, I hear you talking about the facts of this case. Not a good idea, and your attorney is going to interject at any moment. I'm certain that you should not be speaking about the facts of the case. So we'll see you back on October 29th at 11.